Now, thousands of people have demonstrated again in Istanbul, this time 3 weeks after the arrest of the city's mayor, Ekrem Imamoglu, who is also President Recep Tayyip Erdogan's main political opponent, the leader of the opposition CHP party, saying the protests will continue until Imamoglu is free and that the opposition will fight until the end. His aim to force Erdogan to hold early elections with, of course, Imamoglu a candidate. Well, we're going to cross then to Istanbul, talk to our reporter Andrew Hillier, who joins us from there. Andy, tell us then first about this demonstration last night. I know you were there, and what you made, if you like, of the passions expressed there by the demonstrators.
Yes, Stuart, this was a big test for the CHP, Turkey's main opposition party. It was their first big rally in Istanbul since March 29th, and the rally they held in Maltepe on the Asian side of the city. There were several thousand people in attendance, very large crowds from what we could see, and it was the first of what has been billed as a series of weekly Wednesday rallies to be held in Istanbul. Now, the choice of holding it in the district of Şişli was very important too. This is a district of Istanbul that, until recently, was run by a CHP mayor who was subsequently arrested and imprisoned in the Silivri prison complex. That is on the outskirts of Istanbul. It's also where Ekrem Imamoglu is being held. And he was replaced by a government-appointed trustee. Now, in what has become a familiar sight, a familiar feature of these demonstrations, the leader of the CHP, Özgür Özel, addressed crowds. He came out fighting, really. He insisted that the rally wasn't a gathering, but an act of defiance against the ruling authorities. He also read out a letter from Ekrem Imamoglu. And amongst the crowds, lots of passion, I would say. There was a very large demographic of people, young and old alike, lots of students who had marched from different parts of Istanbul to take part in the rally. And all the people there in attendance telling us that they were determined to continue protesting. Take a listen.
This movement will change everything because everyone wants only democracy, not any violence or another thing. We only want our democracy back.
We just want to change this party, AKP. We just want to change system to keep our rights again, to get it back.
Andy, it's been 3 weeks now, hasn't it, since Ekrem Imamoglu was arrested. But on Friday, tomorrow, there are hearings for 2 other cases that actually precede his detention. Tell us more about that.
Yes, that's absolutely right, Stuart. Now, Ekrem Imamoglu is currently in prison, as I mentioned earlier there, in the Silivri prison complex, pending trial on corruption charges. But Friday, tomorrow, is a significant date in 2 other criminal cases. Indeed, before his arrest 3 weeks ago, he already faced several criminal cases. And the 2 hearings that will take place tomorrow are very significant. Now, the first thing that I should mention is that those hearings have been moved from courthouses in Istanbul to a courthouse inside the prison complex. The decision may have been taken to avoid potential protests from taking place outside the courthouses in Istanbul. Now, the first case relates to remarks Imamoglu made against Istanbul's chief public prosecutor, and he faces up to 7 years in prison if he's convicted in that case. The other hearing is part of an ongoing trial into allegations of tender rigging when Imamoglu was mayor of a district of Istanbul before he was elected as mayor of Istanbul, the city itself. And given the ongoing tensions, given in the context of ongoing protests, police, the authorities are on high alert.
Andy, thanks very much. Andrew Hillier, our reporter there, joining us live from Istanbul.